Hello, everybody. So it seems like I'm having some technical difficulties with the computer I'm using right now. My webcam keeps stopping and freezing up for whatever reason, which I haven't figured out quite yet. So I shut down my computer, and this is technically part two, but I'm calling it part three because I keep having to restart my computer because my webcam keeps freezing up on me, and I apologize for that issue. So obviously, yeah, I sell things on eBay, and today's been a frantic day of packing up various orders. Whether it be for like various books or Lego poly bags that I sell on eBay, or Lego minifigures or various movies that I sell on eBay, and it's I got as many orders as I could packed up and handed over to the courier today. And I just wanted to show a few of the examples of some of the items that I've sold on eBay today or last night. So, let's see here. How do I do this? I apologize for the fan that you may hear in the background. That's actually the sound that you're hearing is my Dell PowerEdge 2900, which I currently use as my Plex media server. I also use it as a space heater essentially. Whenever it gets used and gets warmed up, it also helps heat my apartment. My apartment gets very, very cold during the winter. And for whatever reason, some of the radiators don't always work. At least not work as good as I'd like to get them to actually work. So I have various heaters going throughout my apartment to try to keep it to a temperature which I find comfortable myself. So let's see here. What do I have open here? I have my 1080p screen open. Let's just turn that off for a moment. I have that screen open, which is that. So I just keep my 1080p screen open here for now. So this is my my eBay page where you can see I do have at the moment 100% feedback, and I do appreciate everybody that does order for me as well as provides me feedback. Now I tend not to automatically issue feedback, and that's due to various reasons, because a lot of the times, like, I find that one in every three people is kind enough to give me feedback, and because of that, with the just over 3,800 items I've sold on eBay, I currently only have, 1,336 feedback. As a seller, so if I go down here and I see this, you can see a lot of my feedback is very appreciative and compliments me on my my shipping techniques. I dispack with great care. Paper envelope secured against jewel case. Packing label with "Do not fold," including localization. Shipping was incredible and was fast as well. Truly exceptional altogether. I love seeing feedback like my webcam. It's like I'm not sure what's going on with my webcam. What's going on with this computer? So I'm just gonna keep going. It's like I have a lot of feedback, usually which is very complimentary. Yeah, I currently have. Why can't I just find it here? Like, here's my eBay shop here. Where you can see, like, the Lego I have, the video games I have, the movies, various collectibles. I'm pretty much in everything store on eBay. It's like anything that I can source and be able to sell for a profit, I'll pick up, essentially. That includes, like, holiday Christmas ornaments, various puzzles, cassette tapes even, Lego minifigures, Lego dimension tags, and so forth. Various Lego pieces, more movies, even Lego stickers. Those stickers that you get in the actual box set. So it's like, why would I throw this away? Somebody might want this sticker sheet in order to complete their used set if they're going to resell it. And it's like I store them all in like these. I have this. It's like a little booklet with like these plastic sleeves in it, almost like a sleeves that you would store, like, say, like hockey cards or baseball cards in order, and I use them in order to more quickly find the sticker sheets because a lot of them are small, as well as keep them as flat as possible before I ship them out. Various video games, video cables for various video game consoles, poly bags for Lego. I sell a ton of stuff, so it's like depending on the item and depending what it actually costs me, and as well as cost to ship, it's the profits after eBay fees will vary from item to item. But let's just close that and let's actually go to. Oh, so I got another item. I sold Big Bang Theory. Was it season 8? So if you give me one quick moment here, I'm going to go grab this item. So if I went to my revised listing, one thing I use in order to help find my items quickly and more efficiently is to use a custom SKU. So in this case, ISMB 16. Where did I put my little tablet here? Let's actually go. Let's see if I can turn on Video Ninja here, and see if I can get that going here. Okay, so we can see my my tablet here. So my tablet here, you can actually see that video behind this screen. So I'm going to turn off my web browser here. And I am going to go grab this item, just so I can have it ready and show you exactly how I'm going to actually pack up this particular item. So this is in ISMB 16. So I'm just going to quickly just turn off my tablet here. And we're going to go get that item. So one moment. Okay, so let's all right, let's keep my my tablet camera going, as well as my webcam here. So the item that sold was the Big Bang Theory season 8. This is a three disc box set. So as we can see here, we got it right here. I'm just going to turn off the screen share. This does have the sleeve. I didn't scan the sleeve when I listed it to eBay, just because I wasn't sure if this would fit into under 2 centimeters thick. So I tend not to include scans of slip covers like this with the listings. But if they do have them, I do try to include them, especially when I can, say like flatten said sleeve and then just throw it in with the actual item. So in this case, I would probably be flattening this up when it does actually sell for. So I would just, make sure it's nice and flat, and then just put the disc like so. So this is for this. As you can see, this is a with multiple discs. I can't put these into paper sleeves, just because that would create make this item too thick to actually ship once you put all 3 discs into little individual sleeves. So generally what I would do is I would take like a little sheet of cardboard and I'd put it between the discs, cut it up in halves to put in between the discs to try to hopefully hold those discs in place and keep them securely held into the actual box set or the discs so they wouldn't actually slip around during shipping. Like a lot of the majority of the items I sell on eBay, I pack them and ship them in a manner that I personally feel acceptable to actually ship, and the way I would like to personally receive items when I do actually sell them on eBay. So once this is actually paid for, let's actually just open up another tab here. I'll open up in the screen, see if this actually was paid for. Okay, it hasn't been paid for yet, but as soon as it is actually paid for, I would be packing this up. Now, in case people are actually wondering how I generally ship a lot of the DVDs, when it's a single disc or a dual disc, my hair is a mess, I'm sorry. Especially with multiple angles here, you can see it's all crazy looking. I do like to put them into the discs into individual sleeves. And that's because it's like, when it comes to DVD cases or video game cases, in the past I have found that discs can be knocked loose of their holders inside of a case, and that's why I generally would try to put them into either paper sleeves or little plastic sleeves in order to help better protect them during shipping. I also generally ship most video games and DVDs and Blu-rays in like bubble mailers. In this case, this is a eBay branded bubble mailer. These I get a coupon code from eBay every essentially I think it's every quarter. I'll get a coupon code which allows me to use that coupon code in order to get shipping supplies, in this case like bubble mailers. But these still have a cost involved to them. Like boxes of 100 will range anywhere from like, depending where you get them, they might range anywhere from like, like $40 all the way up to like $100 for like a big box of bubble mailers. When I do have the ability to, I do like to buy the paper mailers. That you would get from like say like Uline or someplace like that, and that's just because they're slightly cheaper than using say like the eBay mailers, and they're better quality. These eBay mailers, they're they're good enough quality to actually ship things, but it also depends like when you actually get them. I find that eBay uses various suppliers for these mailers. And sometimes the quality of the eBay branded mailers is, in my personal opinion, subpar. When I do get those mailers that are, in my personal opinion, subpar, I'll message them and be like, yeah, these bubble mailers are crap. I can't use these. I'm literally going to be throwing them away. And I would ship an item with, say, like, one of those craft bubble mailers that I would get either from, like, the dollar store or a... say like All World Packing here in Vancouver, where I can box of like 250 mailers for under $100. Again, like, when I do ship things, I do use my Canada Post template here, and this allows me to verify if in fact I can ship an item as oversized letter mail. If it doesn't fit through the slot here, it means I have to ship it as a parcel through Canada Post. Which does increase the price substantially. Like even shipping a standard DVD inside of its case with Canada Post, with tracking, the price of shipping can be anywhere from like say $20 within British Columbia, as high as like say like $40 if it's going to say like Northwest Territories or the Yukon. So it's like Canada Post is not cheap, especially when they if I go to my Facebook page here, Facebook facebook.com/canadianbrickcafe, by the way. And if I share that screen here, my Facebook page, I did recently share a video, YouTube post where this musician that I was listening to earlier did some Metallica covers. She was fantastic. It's like I thoroughly enjoyed it. The neighbors upstairs didn't enjoy it entirely. They actually came downstairs and asked me to turn the volume down, which is no problem. I had no problem doing that. But where did I put that post? With all the fuel charges going on right now and the cost of gas and diesel, Canada Post is again increasing their shipping costs to actually mail things out. So yeah, you can see this article on my link on my Facebook page here if you want to actually see that. And I'm just going to close this, turn off my 1080p screen here. So like every year, Canada Post, and I'm pretty sure the same goes for USPS, FedEx, Purolator, UPS, and pretty much all couriers. Every year they increase their shipping rates due to various reasons, whether they be cost of fuel, cost of the couriers, truck maintenance, and so forth. So, of course, every year I have to then increase my shipping costs to the buyers, which is never fun to do, especially for small things. Like, even if I want to, say, ship, a small Lego minifigure, say like this guy right here, which is, I believe this is Gimli. No, this isn't Gimli. This is, I don't actually have, this is one of the items I don't actually currently have listed to eBay. I just grabbed it from a bin of minifigures that I have to currently list to eBay. But if to ship that with Canada Post letter mail, I generally charge a flat rate. The small items I can ship as oversized letter mail, I charge a flat rate, generally up to $6. And that helps me recoup the cost of eBay fees, the cost of bubble mailers, thank you cards, shipping labels, and so forth. As well as to help compensate for the few dishonest eBay buyers that claim they never got their item, which does happen, and is why I charge a flat fee to charge to ship items anywhere from like 100 grams all the way up to 500 grams. And yeah, I know it's not fun paying for shipping, but it's somebody's got to pay for it. Some items I do have free shipping on. A lot of times the majority of the minifigures I have, I just say free shipping. And I'm starting to go through a bunch of the DVDs I have and to do the same thing. Video games, same thing. But it also depends on the actual weight of the item itself. A lot of, say, video games, for example, like, with the manuals, various inserts when available, I do include them. But, that also helps increase the weight of the actual items. When it comes to finding the weight of an item, I use my Dymo scale that you can see here. I love these scales for various reasons. They're relatively accurate with the cost of shipping. Plus, I can power them via a USB cable, which have it connected to my computer, which also allows me to pull the true weight of the item from this onto my computer, which I can then import into, say, various courier websites or applications. But since this Big Bang Theory set's going to be hopefully sold, I'm just going to put this aside for now, because once it's actually paid for, then I'll be able to drop it off in the courier's office tomorrow. Since it's after 4 o'clock, I can't get it shipped out today. Anyway, if you give me a quick moment here, my webcam seems to have frozen, so I'm just going to move my tablet screen over, and I will be back in a quick second here. I'm just going to refill my water bottle. glad I had my tablet available to use as a webcam in case the event which happened, my webcam freezing up on me. So at least this way I can still continue my stream. I am just going to adjust the height of this video feed here. And I'll just move it aside. Actually, I'll put it down here. And that way I can have my screen share going. Okay, so we're still waiting for that buyer for the Big Bang Theory Season 8 to pay for his item. So I'm not going to show how I'm going to pack that up just yet. And if during this stream he does actually pay for it, I will show exactly how I'm going to ship that item. Minus, of course, like the buyer's address and personal information. So some of the items that I did manage to pack and ship today. This isn't all the items, but a lot of them. We had the Lego Series 15 Queen. That sold. With a lot of my listings, like I'll use like stock, at least for cases of like minifigures and items I have quantities of, like I'll use a stock image. So here's the Queen, and then I'll include like a parts list for all the parts that are included with that. Like a picture of it in its a little like Ziploc style bag. Thank you for your support, and generally a reminder that additional pictures are available upon request. Like I sold the Snowball 2 from the Simpsons series. That was just for Snowball 2. Again, the parts. Reminder that people can ask for additional pictures and various pictures of the for reference purposes of the figure itself. Dead Space 2 for the PlayStation 3. This was the limited edition version. This particular copy is factory sealed, but I made sure to note that in the listing description, factory seal is starting to split as shown in the pictures because there were some parts of the seal that were starting to break apart due to its age and whatnot. So I did make sure to make a note of that. I sold the Highwayman, one of the Series 17 figures. This did come with the accessories. I sold this big guy right here. This was for the blue power jets. I try to include as many pictures as I can. Again, reminding people that they can request additional pictures. And I got that shipped out. Actually, for that particular item, the buyer requested Canada Post. But according to eBay, when I went to go print out a label, it was going to arrive potentially faster if I used FedEx. So I ended up using FedEx to ship this item versus using Canada Post. Sorry, I got some allergies going on right now. The neighbor's cat actually got out of their apartment and was wandering around the halls. So I let the buyer know, hey, according to eBay, FedEx is going to be faster to actually ship this item. And with it being, Christmas time, I wanted to make sure that this item would actually hopefully arrive before the holidays actually happen. And due to it being the holiday season and the amount of packages that various couriers have to process every day, I wanted to have that get that buffer, so a few extra days for the courier to actually handle and process the order or that package. I wanted to make sure that it would actually hopefully, fingers crossed, arrive before Christmas. Obviously, the cost to actually ship. What you're seeing is if I was to ship that locally within British Columbia, not what it actually costs to actually ship to this buyer. The buyer for this particular set was actually in Florida, down in the United States. and using FedEx, the cost of shipping was nearly $50, and that's $50 Canadian. I'm not sure what that would be in US dollars. So if we went to say like xe.com, and for whatever reason I can't reach that site, or if we went to just and for whatever reason I can't reach the currency conversion site, so let's go to US dollars to Canadian dollars. Alright, it looks like XE is now working. So say we went, it ended up costing me, what was it? Let me just open up my other screen here. So $54.76 is what it cost me to actually ship. And if I went that from Canadian to US dollars, that's wrong. $54.76 to US dollars. That was like almost $40 to ship that Lego set, and of course that doesn't include the actual cost of, like, you know, bubble wrap, the labels, and the time it took to actually pack the item. And especially with like Lego sets or anything that I actually sell on eBay, I pack items in an OCD way. I pack items where it's like, this is how I would like to receive items myself that I order online, whether it be from eBay, Amazon, and stuff. So it's like, you know, if I wouldn't like to see an item shipped that way, that's not how I ship. I ship items the way I would personally like to receive items myself. So I'm OCD about that. So there was the Highwayman, the Power Blue Jet that I sold on eBay for $250 plus shipping. Lego Batman keychain I sold. A Lego Jawa. This was a tile. A 2x2 Lego tile of the Death Star. Sold that for $5 plus shipping. Marathon Man factory sealed on Blu-ray. I sold that today and got that shipped out today. A Xbox 360 component video cable sold. Thomas and Friends. What was this? This was a Smash 'em Series 2 blind capsule. This buyer has actually purchased 2 items exactly the same. I purchased one. I guess he received it, liked it, and ordered a second one. So I shipped out the second one. A Lego Dalek Lego Dimensions figure. Obviously, for the instructions for this guy, I included a link where you can actually see how to actually build this figure. I included a YouTube instructional video, so you can actually see how that actually assembles once you actually get it. Due to its size, I have to ship it as the parts, and then it's like I'll put all the parts into a little Ziploc style bag, and then I'll put it in between like either 2 pieces of cardboard or inside a thank you note. Try to get it as flat as possible in order to ship it as cost effectively as possible. And those are just some of the items I actually sold today. So if I get rid of this screen here, where was it here? Okay, looks like that buyer potentially paid. So let me quickly go to my. I don't want to show anything, so I'm not sharing that screen. So we went to my orders page on eBay. Okay, so it looks like this box set sold for $5 plus shipping, which is perfectly fine. I'm just going to go into the view order details. NL. What province is NL? Newfoundland. Okay, so this Big Bang Theory is going to Newfoundland. So, William, thank you very much for your support. Obviously, as you can see in this YouTube video, I will be shipping this out to you. Alright, so let's just quickly show an example here of how I would ship a DVD box set that contains multiple discs that I can't put into individual sleeves because that would increase the thickness of the parcel and go beyond the oversized letter mail limitations that I have. Alright, so we got the box set, and what we got is a piece of cardboard. I'm just going to grab my trusty little scissors here. We're just going to cut this cardboard into little pieces here. Alright, so I got a few additional pieces of cardboard here. And what I'm going to do is essentially just fold the cardboard in half, and I'm going to put it on top of the bottom disc, and then I'll fold the second piece up and I'll put it on top of the top disc. And they're just going to be like little pieces of cardboard on top of the discs to help add additional, like, I guess, pressure, but not excessive pressure onto the disc in order to try to prevent them from being jostled loose during shipping, because the last thing I want is for them to be, you know, flopping around during shipping. But as you can see, these discs have already gone through my JFJ, and they all look to be in great condition here. That was for disc 3. Disc 2. Again, looks to be in excellent condition. And the third disc of this set, in this case disc 1, again also looks to be in excellent condition. Now, I've already tested these discs, but some people might want to see how I actually do it. So the way I test discs is I use a program called Make MKV. Alright, so if I again share my 1080p screen here, we can see Make MKV loaded up. And if I take my webcam here and I show my Xbox 360 HD DVD drive, we're going to take, in this case, disc 3 of the Big Bang Theory. I'm going to put it into the optical drive. We're going to give Make MKV a moment here to initialize the drive and to actually see the drive. And we're just going to do a quick example here. So obviously on my computer, VLC Media Player automatically starts. And if I went to, say, play, you know, I can see the Big Bang Theory actually is able to play at least one of these episodes here with no issues. But what I want to do is I want to know that this disc actually works with no issues. So since we selected the Toshiba drive, in this case the Xbox 360 HD DVD drive that I have connected to my computer, we're going to let it quickly scan this disc. Which obviously can take a few moments here. Again, you know, since if I was to put these 3 discs into individual sleeves, I wouldn't, especially with this little holder here, you know, which holds 2 of the discs, I wouldn't be able to securely close this and keep this under 2 centimeters thick. So what I do in that case is I use like little pieces of cardboard here to put between the discs to help fill up any of the space and to try to ensure that the discs are held in place during shipping. And I just put it into, say, a bubble mailer. I would also include a thank you card, which, you know, while Make McGeevy's doing its thing, I'm actually going to go grab a thank you card and fill it out now. Alright, and while I'm doing that, let's open up this so I can go into a page setup, landscape, and print off one of these. And obviously this just prints out on my my thermal printer, which is a Zebra GX 420D, and it just prints out nice and quickly. Come on. Alright, why did that stop? Alright, so hold on one quick second here. Alright, so what was that web URL? Alright, now my Video Ninja link is not working at the moment. I do apologize for these issues I constantly seem to be having. I am trying to find a better way to do all this. Or is there a more reliable way? Okay, there's my video link. It's back in OBS. So if I put my tablet there. So I just got a little seasonal card. We got the links to my various pages here. We're just going to take it off of the label there. We're going to put the one of the labels into the front of the card there like that. And I'm going to find a Sharpie and write a quick note while I wait for Make MKB to read this disc fully here. Okay, so Make MKB finish initializing the disc, and we can see all the video tracks that are available on this disc. So what we're going to do is we're just going to make a folder called The Big Bang Theory, Season 8, Disc 3. We're going to select that folder and we're going to rip and it's telling me I don't have that much free space left on my computer. So yeah, we're just going to continue anyway, let it do what it can while I fill out this seasonal card. Alright, so I got that. Now what I want to do is I want to find my red Sharpie. I know I had a red Sharpie on my desk earlier. That's what I hate about having such a cluttered desk. So I can never find things when I actually want to find them. Alright, we'll just use the black Sharpie I was using earlier. Alright, so I really just, not thank you card, I just put, many thanks for your supports, all the best this holiday season. I drew like a little like Santa type picture there, which I'm going to include with this DVD. Now, this will actually fit into this case. So what I'm going to do, instead of putting pieces of cardboard, I'm just going to put this this card inside the case like that, and then once this disc is done ripping, like while I'm doing this video, I'm going to put that back in the case, close it back up, and get it ready to ship, versus using various pieces of cardboard. So since I've already tested these particular discs, I'm actually just going to stop this, close up VLC, turn off that screen, because behind WordPad is actually the buyer's address, so I don't want to be showing that. But what I will do is I will open up WordPad here again, go back to page setup. Okay, so that's on portrait. Go into my address label. And print that off. And now I have a label with the buyer's address on it in order to put onto this package. Alright, so let's just grab the disc out. Again, Make MKV is a great little application which allows me to do a rip test of the various media I sell, whether it be a DVD, HD DVD, or Blu-ray. And by doing these tests, in my personal opinion, I can be rest assured that these particular discs should work with no issues on the buyer's home equipment. Of course, since I don't actually know what equipment they actually own themselves, I can only test on the equipment that I personally have available to me. So what we would do is we would take the bulb mailer, put the, actually what we're going to do is we are going to see if we can actually keep it inside the little cardboard sleeve. So we're going to take the 3 discs inside the case, put it into the sleeve, put it into the bow mailer, and before we seal this up, what we want to do is, again, grab my sizing template here, which I got from Canada Post. This is the same thing that you would see a Canada Post employee use in order to verify that your package can be shipped as oversized letter mail. So as we can see here, this fits in here with no issues, so I'd have confidence that this can be shipped as oversized letter mail. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to seal this package up. Obviously we have the discs inside there with my holiday card included inside the actual DVD case. What I'm going to do is I'm going to print off another one of my URL labels. So I want to I have to move my phone in order, or the tablet, in order to change the setup here. Go into my URLs, print that. Alright, so we got another one of my labels. And since I've never really trusted the self-sealing feature on a lot of these bubble mailers, what I generally do is I'll take one of these labels and I'll put it over top of the seam part. And that's just to like reassure myself that, you know, it'll be a little bit more difficult to say open up this package. All right, we're just going to grab the shipping label with the buyer's address. Put that on there. Obviously, I don't want to be showing that. I'm going to turn my scale on. And I'm going to get a weight. I'm going to turn that over so I can actually show you. So I got the package on my Dymo scale here, and I can see it's got a weight of under 200 grams. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be putting... Now I just had a whack load of stamps. Alright, so these are the 92-cent stamps. Let me just open up the calculator here. Alright, what was the... I can never remember off the top of my head what the actual cost to ship letter mail is, so I always have to Google. And see if I can find that PDF file again. Alright, under 200 grams. Alright, so that would be that. Alright, 0.92 plus 0.92 plus... Okay, so with, where did that go? I always find it hard to see certain screens when I'm not wearing my glasses, so essentially this is going to be 4 of these stamps here. And I just dropped a bunch of discs. That's not good. That's a good thing I have a JFJ Easy Pro to polish discs up. Alright, so let's see here. Where's my calculator? Alright, so obviously let me just put my hand over the buyer's address. So I got the stamps on the package, and I'm going to be shipping this out. Obviously, again, the buyer paid what I charge, a flat rate for all things, whether it be Lego minifigures, Lego poly bags, and so forth. And that helps, helps me pay for not only the cost of the actual shipping supplies, but the cost of, polishing all the discs on my JFJ Easy Pro, as well as to help compensate for all the buyers which claim they never got their item. And that's why I charge what I charge on eBay to ship with letter mail, just because when you ship anything on eBay without tracking, you always run into the chance where a dishonest person will claim they never got their item. So that's why I charge what I charge in order to ship items out via letter mail. Essentially, everybody pays for the dishonest people out there. Just like, say if you went to, say, your local retail store, anytime there's shoplifting, that will increase the cost of the general overall cost of goods that you buy at the actual store. And I just put that into my cost of actually shipping. And then once I recoup the costs over time for buyers that are dishonest, I lower my shipping prices again until it happens again, which then I raise my prices. So anyway, I got that Big Bang Theory box set all packed up. We're going to be dropping this off at the red bin momentarily, and then I will be joining some friends at the local pub to watch the live band tonight. Because I like being social when I can. So anyway, this item was going to William. I do appreciate your support on eBay. I hope you enjoy the set and wish you all the best during this holiday season. And thank you very much for your support. I will be dropping this off to get mailed out to you as fast as I can, and I really hope that it arrives to you in the same condition that I left me, as well as I hope that that you receive it before the holiday season. That's what I should have done. I should have included a free movie when I packed this up. Next order. So after this order, since I have so many videos that I have to ship out, or not just ship out, but to list on eBay, I think I'm going to, in order to just clear out some of these older movies that I have, I'm just going to put them into those paper sleeves and just start throwing in random movies until the end of the month with anybody that orders a DVD, just to help clear space out of my place as well as my storage locker. I'm going to start on every other order. I'll start including like random freebies, and for the people that actually receive the random item, hey, good for them. But not every order will get one. It'll be like while supplies last, while I have like various bins and bags of movies that I have unlisted or minifigures that I have unlisted. I'm just going to start including random free items. Anyway, that's going to pretty much end it for this. You see how I'm packing up a DVD, how I generally test DVDs using programs like MakeMKB or DVD Decryptor is another program I actually use. And generally how I ship out the items. Anyway, thank you all for watching. I apologize for all the technical issues I've had with doing my videos as of late, but with using older hardware, especially ancient hardware like I'm currently using, I can only expect so much. As funds permit, I do want to buy a newer PC that can run Windows 11, but right now this computer is like a second generation i7, so it's definitely up to date, but it works perfectly for listing items to eBay and making these YouTube videos. It works great for now. Anyway, thank you all for your support. I wish you all the best this holiday season, and if you find these videos useful or there's videos you want me to actually make or go into more detail about how I actually do certain things, please do let me know. Anyway, all the best. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Follow me on Facebook, Canadian Brick Cafe, and eBay. Links in the description down below. All the best. Thanks again. Bye. Again, I'd rather you do these live streams versus doing a edited video, because these videos, you can actually see me as I am and how I'm fumbling around to actually do these videos and see all the mistakes and errors and stuff that I do. It's more real than, say, going through the effort of actually like editing a video and then posting a more streamlined video where I can edit out all the mistakes I actually do. Anyway, have a good night. Be safe. Links in the description down below for my eBay page and my Facebook page.